Many times you have a perfectly normal conversation, and then you spend the next 3 hours completely overthinking it. You lie awake at night, staring at the dark ceiling, while your mind replays every single second on an endless loop. That heavy and exhausting feeling of post-social anxiety is not proof that you failed or that you are disliked. It is actually just a bad psychological habit in how your brain processes social interactions. Stay with me until the very end, because the real reason behind this has absolutely nothing to do with what you think. And also, I am going to give you a simple and powerful mental trick that will help you shut down this toxic overthinking instantly. Imagine this exact scenario where you just finished a really fun afternoon hanging out with friends at a local cafe. Everything went perfectly fine, nobody looked upset, and you actually had a genuinely great time. But the very second you step onto the bus ride home, your brain enters a chaotic replay mode. Suddenly, you begin to aggressively analyze every word, every gesture, and every reaction from that hangout. You convince yourself that you talked way too much, or that your last joke sounded completely awkward and weird. You start feeling this deep pit of regret in your stomach, believing you left a terrible impression. But here is the strange and comforting truth that your anxiety doesn't want you to know. Your friends rarely remember what you said. You are currently suffering from a psychological phenomenon known worldwide as the spotlight effect. You naturally feel like there is a giant, blinding light pointing directly at all of your minor mistakes. You falsely assume that everyone else is hyper-focused on you, judging your clothes, your words, and your walk. In reality, they are not thinking about you at all, because they are too busy worrying about their own flaws. But realizing that everyone is self-absorbed is only the very first layer of this psychological problem. The second layer is a built-in mechanism where your brain naturally hunts for mistakes instead of what went right. Your mind is hardwired to completely erase the full hours of great conversation and beautiful memories, and instead, it forces you to lose a night of sleep over just 3 seconds of completely natural silence. It values a single awkward moment over hours of laughter because it mistakenly perceives social awkwardness as a danger. This is exactly why you feel so drained after a social gathering, even when it was supposed to be fun. Now, let's talk about how you can completely break this exhausting mental cycle starting right now. Step number 1. Adopting a rule called the 7-day rule to gain some realistic perspective. Think realistically about whether anyone on this planet will actually care about this minor mistake by next week. Most of the time, if you are being completely honest with yourself, the answer is an absolute no. Step number 2. To stop guessing what others think and start looking for real and objective evidence. Usually, there is absolutely zero physical proof that anyone is upset with you or judging you. Step number 3 is the powerful mental trick I promised you earlier, called the swap trick. Next time your mind starts torturing you over an old conversation, imagine your best friend said it instead of you. It is certain that you would never judge your best friend as harshly as you are judging yourself right now. You would tell them to let it go, so you must stop holding yourself to a brutal and unfair double standard. That heavy feeling after socializing is just an overprotective brain trying way too hard to keep you safe. The real problem isn't having the awkward thought. The absolute problem is choosing to believe it. If you found this video useful, you can subscribe to the channel right now, so you can discover more hidden psychological behaviors in the upcoming videos. And also you can share this video with someone. It might be the exact reassurance they need to overcome their own silent overthinking. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.